a big hello, isn't it?
Hey! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, where we take those three things, mix them together, and magic happens. Ah, it's so magical.
Yeah, Wizard Harry.
What was that noise?
Was it the old man under the table dying?
Maybe it was this chair.
It did sound very cherry.
Anyway, hello everybody, welcome. I hope you all enjoyed that lovely outtakes episode that George edited for us. Thank you, George.
Thank you, George.
He is unfortunately no longer with us today.
He died.
After editing that video, publish.
He got assassinated by the police.
No, it's great. He knew that was his magnum opus.
He thought better of ever trying to up it.
So he is indisposed.
He's not dead.
Predisposed?
No, indisposed. This still works.
Yeah. Shut up, Si. So yes, but that's so he's not here. So he will be jaegered by Rob and possibly myself, just so we can work together to make sure that he doesn't die.
Yeah, I'll do my best Sabine voice. It won't be quite as good as George's, I'm sure.
It's just vaguely European and
A little bit more feminine. Yeah.
But yeah, now you've all seen what I have to deal with building up to recording these sessions.
What do you mean? With the nice players?
You're awful. You're all awful.
Awful.
But anyway, we're going to start this off by going through a couple of announcements. I think we normally start off with, perhaps you're listening to this on a particular platform of some sort, and you're like, I don't like this platform. I still want to listen to this amazing entertainment, but I want to listen to it somewhere else. There's a good man by the name of Si that can tell us more about that.
Yeah. If you enjoy listening to the podcast and you want to know where you can reach us, we are available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Amazon Music, Castbox, formerly SoundCloud, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Stitcher.
Well, thank you for that, Si. Now, sometimes we actually put stuff on social media. Doesn't happen very often, but we do it sometimes.
It's there sometimes.
So I feel like, Tim, you could probably tell us about it whilst Si dies.
He's got the giggles.
Sorry, Si is currently choking on rice.
He's got the giggles.
Gum?
So if you wanted to follow us on Twitter for some backstage updates and some trailers occasionally, if we can be bothered, or just when we're going live with the actual episodes, you can follow us on Twitter under Dungeons_Dudes, or if you're more a visual person, like those old pictures of things and stuff, you can follow us on Dungeons, Dice and Dudes on Instagram and have a whale of a time.
Yeah. Don't forget that the dice competition is
still going.
still active.
No one's had it yet.
We refuse to give up.
It's a tweet.
It's now almost a joke.
It's a tweet.
Yeah. You just have to tweet us.
Yeah.
You could just be like,
hey, can I have the dice, please? Sure.
Yeah, there you
right.
go.
Yeah,
you won the competition by default.
There's one person to say hi, dice, please.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. As well as that, if you are someone that prefers going onto YouTube and consuming your content there, head over to our YouTube channel. I think it's just
Dungeons, Dice and Dudes.
Dungeons, Dice and Dudes. Follow, subscribe, hit like, hit the bell to get notified.
The bell for notifications.
I mean, I just fucking...
I was a split second behind you. I thought you'd forgotten. I'm sorry.
This guy.
Rude, isn't it?
You lot should have heard what he was saying during the break. Awful. Outrageous.
Well, they didn't, so it's
the
okay.
Scenes. And finally, our sister podcast. I feel like maybe I should let you
can
make that
disassociate. You can disassociate yourself from me now.
If you want to you like D&D, but actual play isn't quite your cup of tea, our friend Dalai has something for you.
Check out thinkingcritically.co.uk for a discussion podcast where we take a single word or topic and discuss what it means within the D&D and wider ttrpg framework. Season 4 is now live with New as episode 1 and Motivation as episode 2, and also follow me on Twitch.
What's the username?
They'll find it. I'm trying to drive them to the website.
If you go to thinkingcritically.co.uk,
yeah, you'll find it.
All on there.
You'll find it.
There you go. Right, that more or less covers everything. So just so you're aware, so we said that we were going to start recording at 7:30. It is now 9:10, so this session will probably be quite short. But hey, you know, life finds a way.
LIF, AOG. You're welcome.
So, let me just get some music up. Did this mountain magically become a lot shorter in the interest of time?
I mean, yeah, there's actually just like a ladder that just goes straight to the top.
Sick.
Someone's kicked it down. Oh, really with me. Dark Souls style.
It's a magical elevator.
There you go. A little bit of music. So we're going to start this session the way that we start every session with a recap.
Hey!
So, in the last session, the Forsaken were continuing their voyage east after plundering a submerged tower that seemed to house an ancient treasure. The group were able to retrieve it and make their way back to the ship. With this success under their belt, the group enjoyed some relative peace after the previous loss and return of Ulrich. On one of their final days before getting to Waysan, Ulysses was having a crisis of faith as the reef sprinter began sailing into a storm. The crew decided to take shelter on a nearby island with a jagged mountain in the centre that seemed to have a silhouette of cord to Ulysses. As they ventured onto the island, Owain and Ulysses made their way towards the centre and began to make their way up the mountain as they were suddenly bombarded with boulders and lightning as an entity of some sort seemed to challenge them. With the rest of the group pulling up the rear, they had made their way roughly about halfway up to the peak of this mountain, and that is more or less where we left off. So we are technically in combat.
Nice.
We ended in combat, we start in combat. So I've still got the initiative order from the last session. Now I have gotten Ulrich to roll, so just as a quick recap for everybody, it is thing that's throwing boulders at you, then it's Sabine, Ulrich, Owain, Ulysses and Quinn, I believe is the order. At least that's what I had written down from last time. So, let me just put on the rain and the storm and the thunder and lightning. Okay. So, roughly, as I said in the recap, you were around about halfway up the mountain. We had Quinn at the peak of this mountain, which seemed to be almost like a crater, as if some sort of impact had hit it. And was surrounded mostly by rubble, scorched earth, but a large kind of stone table and a throne of sorts kind of opposite from where your friends were coming from. And so far, seemingly not noticed by the giant of which you had observed. With this, you can vaguely hear in the distance the shouts of Ulrich, apparently charging towards you. Okay, so we will pick up with. Let's say we'll start at the bottom of the initiative with Quinn, since your situation is probably a bit more dire.
Okay, I planned for this.
He's planned for this. I'm excited.
So it's obvious that this guy is the one that's causing us all the hassles, right?
Yeah.
Quinn is going to make a calculated roll of the dice. So it could have gone one or two ways. But for the sake of good media, he's going to drop invisibility and say in his most confident of voices, "We have bested your challenge, giant. Cease your assault."
Make a persuasion check for me.
Seven.
7. Okay. Let me just.
He's just gonna
Scorn me. That was the last time I saw him.
I'm going to the top. I'm gambiting on that. His whole shtick is like, you've beat the challenge. That's Quinn's gambit. Is like, we've beaten it, so that's the end of the challenge, and
Now we can talk.
now we can talk shop.
Yeah. So, as you kind of shout this out, and nearly kill everybody on board, the giant kind of slowly turns its head,
I'm quivering. I've got my book in my hand and I'm quivering.
gives you a look, raises an eyebrow, and then turns back and appears to be preparing to throw something else.
Is that my action or can I do something else?
You do something else?
Okay. I'm gonna shrug and dimension door back down to the rest of the guys. I'm not fucking staying up here with this guy.
Before you do that, make an insight check for me.
Okay. There's no way I'm standing up here like talking shop with this dude. Now he's like, nope.
So you giant off.
Another 5. So that'll be 9 in total.
9. Yep.
It didn't attack me, I guess.
I would say even with a 9, he seemed somewhat ambivalent to your presence.
In which case then, you say there's a stone tablet? Like a
Stone table. It's about 15 feet high.
Oh shit.
Um,
I'll cast fly on myself
Okay.
and trepidly have a look at the table. So I always keep an eye on him. As long as he's eating rocks away from me and casting lightning away from me, then I'll have a little sneaky peek around the table and just see what the deal is, what his shtick is.
So as you float up, you fly over to the middle of this crater where the table is, and as you kind of fly over it, you see a very familiar symbol that you often see attached to Ulysses, which is a symbol of cord.
Okay. Do I have any bonus actions? No. I'll just spend my turn investigating that and finding it out. And next turn, maybe something will happen.
Right.
Good one.
Okay. So, back to the top of initiative. It's going to. Let me just get something real quick.
Looks a bit like that.
Nice.
What's he getting over there?
Yeah, really do.
Not sponsored.
It's up on the table.
Trying to find a dip.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to do.
That was quick enough.
Funny joke. Oh no.
Okay. Yep. His turn comes and goes. Right. So, for you, Quinn.
Oh no! My turn was over.
Okay. As you're kind of floating over this table, you can suddenly feel a static, an energy in the air around you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Well gone. Hang on, let me get my reactions up just in case I need to.
So when I get closer, you'll have a little bump to those. But
Yeah, it's on.
That's a 16.
right. Oh, you're right. It's not on the thing.
I'm gonna chronal shift that. It's a 2.
Okay.
When you take your first roll.
Chronal shift.
With the chronal shift.
It's a 5. Third 5. I've rolled 3 dice, and 5 has been.
Taking a 16, mate. Okay.
It's out of the tray. It doesn't count.
Well, I appreciate that. So as you're
6. Saving throw.
6, okay.
Does it pass?
It does not. And so what you find is, as you're
suspected
floating
that.
there, you see what looks like kind of bolts of lightning start to strike the ground of which this this giant lives in, and you take 5 points of thunder damage.
Quinn's made a huge
As
mistake.
like a random bolt seems to strike into you. Now.
I'll roll concentration on not chop and fly. It's Constitution 10, so I think I made it.
You make it, yeah. It's half the damage or 10.
That's close.
Okay, right. So yeah, so as you're flying there, you get struck in the side by a random bolt of lightning, and it dawns on you: whilst this entity may not care about you, things are still happening. So
Okay.
Things be going on.
What's the
maybe
environment?
cover
They do be like.
would be a good thing to.
Is
find.
there any?
There's like random bits of like debris and rubble, and then the
Some
the
cheese.
table itself, as it comes up like 15 feet, there's a
Like
little
underneath
bit.
it?
There's a little
Oh,
bit
okay.
underneath
All right.
it. Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Even though I don't. It's okay.
Okay. Next up is Sabine, who
Yeah, they've currently hidden.
still invisible.
Yeah. So if she's still invisible, I'll take her 40 feet of movement, I believe. 30 feet of movement.
Thing because we don't have invisible Sabine.
So it'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get up to here. And then bonus action hide.
Wise.
So I'll roll for that. I'm being as... Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Goddamn.
For a total of
What's that movement speed?
30.
Unless you're planning on doing anything with action, you can move further.
Oh, really? But it would be movement... Oh, action. Yeah.
Yeah, to dash.
Cool. Action dash. So that's another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So kind of up to this edge. And then, yeah, hide with her bonus action. Yeah.
So yeah, with that, feel pretty between the invisibility and the roll. Feel pretty confident that
It's a little bit of an overcrop, and she's like tucked into it. Yeah, she's feeling good and hidden, and she's just like shallow breaths, like.
which actually, from Ulysses' point of view, you can, like, ever so slightly, because it is a little bit of distance from you, whilst you do not see anything, you just see these little puffs of smoke. Alright, next up is Ulrich. So,
Yeah.
Ulrich,
There we go.
you... so you woke up on the boat, quite rocky, a lot of movement, a lot of noise going on outside. Kind of got up, and nobody else is around. Kind of got onto one of the, you can see off in the distance, because it's only about, I don't know, maybe 100 feet max or so. But you can see that they've like boarded onto the island, hopped into a boat, taken it over, and then you've, as you're kind of just towards the tree line, you hear what sounds like just someone in an extreme amount of pain, as you hear the somewhat familiar voice of Hilden just scream.
Oh no.
As you start to make your way over, you see some of the crew surrounding Hilden, kind of pulling her back towards the tree line, as she's like kind of got blood pouring out of her face, and you can see a mountain kind of directly ahead of you.
What happened? Is she alright?
Captain Zorinder, who his voice is going to change again because I can never remember it. He just kind of points towards the mountain and just says, "They're up there somewhere. We need to get out of here." And he just continues to drag Hilden away.
Do you want me to help? I can lift her over.
No, it's fine. We're gonna get away from there. There's bad times. But your friends are up there. Maybe go help them. Okay, bye.
Alright. Well, you know, that's fine. Peace be with you and everything.
Wrong campaign, mate.
Crossover.
Same universe. Multiverse.
The multiverse. So on streams, mate.
So full board, sprint, action, dash, all of that stuff. We'll say that you get to roughly kind of a quarter way up the mountain, and then on your next turn is when you'll kind of actually come onto the board.
Okay. So I'll be.
But you'll still have your bonus action, so if you want to enter a rage now, you can, or if you want to hold fire, you can.
No. Not just yet.
Anything with your bonus action?
Let me look. No, nothing.
Okay. So, next up is Owain.
Can I see the thing throwing the rocks from where I am?
So from last time, we'll say sure. Give it another perception check. The DC is getting harder because you're all trying to see something that just seems to be lobbing stuff down at you from a bit of a sheer angle.
17.
17. I mean, you can see that there are boulders flying down from like this point, and there it seems to be like a bit of a lip.
Okay.
But that's, with that roll, it's a little bit just not quite there.
In that case, I'm gonna dash to like the nearest what would appear to be cover.
So action and movement.
Yes. Yeah, to the nearest like point of cover.
Okay. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
No. So as soon as you step out from that outcropping, a large incoming boulder collides with just the top bit of the outcropping as you've stepped out, and just kind of like skirts over the top of your head and like crashes and like smashes into the lower platform that you had just come up from. Continue.
Well, sure, I'll run to find some cover.
Okay, so the next bit of cover will be up here.
And
So let's get the laser pointer out.
Here we go. Ah, my eyes.
I'm 5 feet away. Can I just run to here?
Your speed's 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, using your turn, you manage to sprint past. Roll a d20 for me.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this. 16.
16. You manage to, on this kind of slowly, kind of getting a bit more narrow on these paths leading up the mountain, you manage to just miss an invisible Sabine.
Hey, watch out.
Nice. Well,
But you've made your way to the next part of cover. Lovely stuff. Ulysses.
Yeah, I think I've already worked out my distance, and with 80 feet, I think I can get to like here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. I'll take 75 feet movement to get there. I imagine that's still roughly covered.
So the next bit of cover from here
Yeah.
is this bit here. So you can either get to there and do something else with your. So 5, 10.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I'm going to have to dash anyway.
Got anything you can do with your bonus action? If you're stuck out in the open? I'll tell you what, as you're coming to the end of your movement, because that got you to...
I can get to about there with the philaty.
Make a... If you want to, you can try and make an athletics check to see if you can propel yourself the extra distance.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm good with athletics.
So, go DC 15.
That's 11.
11. As you go to jump to make the extra distance, your foot catches on a bit of ice and you kind of land prone just in between.
To there?
Just
there.
there.
Okay.
So you're kind of like half sticking out and you're like, oh shit.
Okay.
Alright, next up, Quinn.
Already?
Yep.
I want to take cover underneath the thing as you suggested prior.
Mm-hmm.
And then can I cast message to somebody who will pick it up?
What's the range on message? And is there any stipulation as to leading to
120 foot towards a creature within range. I cast it through to Hilden before.
Yeah, I'd say where Ulysses is, he would probably be within that range.
That's
Range.
yeah. Who I wanted to message. Shoot a message as I'm hunkered down underneath this table.
What is it you said?
I will say.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, that was me casting the spell. I will say. I'm at top. Giant here. Not attacking me. Rush to the top, and I think it will end.
Do I get to reply?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You're safe then, sort of, maybe. We're on our way. Shan't be long.
That's me. That's my action and my movement.
Anything with your bonus action?
I don't have any, really.
Oh yeah, sorry, I always forget. Okay. Next up is the giant's turn. So he can see you. You are prone. So even though you are within
that.
range, he still has disadvantage against you. So 17 and a 3.
With advantage.
Disadvantage.
Because I'm prone.
So in total, that is 17 to hit.
That will not do it.
Yeah. So as
Go for that new armor.
as you're like kind of slowly starting to like make your way into or just into this outcropping, you just see this massive boulder come hurtling towards you, like,
Tuck my knees in just like, whoop.
and again smashes into the floor just past you, and the rest of the stone kind of crumples down the mountainside. Right.
Can I shout? It's like, when I get up there, you're so fucked.
F and A.
Sure. Yeah.
F
might have landed on ears. It might have been carried away in the wind, but it's made you feel better.
Yeah. I'm just there like, you motherfucker.
Stop it.
I understand entirely that's counter to what I just heard from Quinn. It's like, yeah, probably fine when you get up here. I'm like, no, this motherfucker's...
Quinn,
Yeah?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
No, 1. 3 in total.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So,
How
as
far
you're
away?
kind of leaning
Resolve
against
himself.
the base of this stone table that kind of almost fuses into the floor and the ice underneath, you suddenly feel the temperature begin to drop quite rapidly, and to the point where your eyes begin to almost fuse together. You are now blind until the end of your next turn.
Fine.
But that's it. Don't take any damage.
Haven't you,
It's like a very
got
extreme
advantage?
sticking your tongue
No.
to the pole.
Yeah.
Your eyes just fuse.
Literally, your bones themselves begin to like almost feel like they're shaking, and
It's
just
fine.
the
Get up
moisture
here.
of your eyes
It's not fine. It's not
fuses
fine.
together.
Got a dark vision there, so you can see.
I can see through
You
my
can
eyes.
see your own eyelids very well right now. It's great. Sabine.
Yeah, still invisible, and that's the nearest bit of cover, right?
Yes.
So she has how many speed? 30 feet, so 60 if she action dashes. So 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, so with her full movement, she's going to get here. Bonus action hide.
Lovely stuff.
So keep the old roll or roll again? Since she's
I would say
invisible.
you haven't actually done anything to pull you out of stealth.
Beautiful. So yeah, she's hiding. And she'll say, "Hey, Ulysses," as she hides.
And then what does you say?
Hello.
And then back to
Have a combo.
lovely stuff. Okay, Ulrich.
Yeah.
It is your turn. You are on the board at the start of your turn. You then have your turn.
5, 10,
That is a line for a reason.
15, 20,
So
25, 30.
anything that's anything that is half a box is not a grid that you can go onto.
What do you mean?
So it would
Can't
be
go here, can't go here.
yeah.
Can't
So it'd be
go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There you go.
Hello.
Just booking it. Just straight booking it up the mountain. Anything with your bonus action?
Not just yet.
Not just yet. Okay. Lovely stuff. Good to know.
You'll get there.
Owain,
Hello.
it is your turn.
I think I'm going to just do a repeat of the last turn, so I want to see if I can see the thing throwing the shit.
Okay, yep.
11.
The wind and the storm up here is making it incredibly hard for you to even just to see the path ahead of you and where your friends are kind of traversing is difficult enough as it is. So trying to see further up the mountain is proving difficult.
Bullshit. Can I see these two up ahead?
You can see Ulysses. You can't see Sabine.
Okay, I want to make a move up to Ulysses.
Okay.
That's it.
And as you step out,
Oh dear.
nothing happens.
Oi.
Oh!
Tease.
Like
Teasing
5,
me.
10, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Just seeing if you even needed to use your action to do that, but yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Next up, Ulysses.
I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. And then use the other 40 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to get here. Is that more or less, am I close to the lip?
You'd have another, what's your movement speed?
40.
So you'd have 20, and then if you're using your action, that'd be another.
Oh, cool. And that
40.
goes 5, 10, 15, 20. That'll get me up to the lip.
And as you get up to the lip, you can see that there is this large giant with this like crackling energy kind of radiating through him, kind of long intertwined grey beard, these like heavy kind of rings attached to it, and his kind of hair is like slowly floating up a little bit with this. There's like strands that come off either side of the face itself, and then it goes up into like a top knot, like almost like Ronin type bun. Kind of looks to you.
I've got my medallion kind of clutched in one hand, and as I climb up, I look at him, and then look at the medallion, and there's like a determination. I'm like, are we fighting?
As you make the peak, he kind of just looks at you, nods, but then continues looking down to where your comrades are.
Okay. I'll stay at the lip and like have a hand ready to hoist people.
Lovely stuff. Okay. Quinn.
Yeah.
So currently, as you try to open your eyes, you can feel like the small amounts of liquid in your eyelids kind of fused together. So you are currently blind, but you have your turn.
How close is he to me now?
From you, without pulling up the other map just yet, roughly like 30 feet away or so. Should have taken a picture of the other map, but we're almost there.
It's alright.
Yeah, you have to be within 10 feet for me to get the bonus, so never mind.
I just cast Blink because I've got time to spare.
Alright.
Wonk.
Okay. And do you roll that at the end of your turn?
I do.
Yeah.
Why are you giving this?
Oh, I thought you blink.
Oh, I might not disappear.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget.
Oh yeah,
Probably won't work.
because you have to do it.
But I've got. Don't have to look at anything to cast that, so may as well.
For your concentration?
Oh yeah, on fly, not on blink. Disappear, natural 20.
There you go.
I don't want it.
Yeah, boy.
And then while I'm in this ethereal plane, I'm taking the frost off of my eyes.
And it does disappear. Okay. So the top of the initiative. Okay, that's his turn. Layer action. Nobody is there, so nothing happens because you're holding on to the lip. You're not actually in there. Sabine's turn.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Perfect. Gets to you.
And I'm ready to hoist her up and over.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Ulrich.
Five. 20, 25, 30.
Does a 24 hit you?
Hey, can you remember where this guy's
yeah.
position order?
Yep.
Reaction.
This guy.
Hellish
Big
rebuke.
guy.
Big boy.
Okay,
Right, top.
so let's have a look.
So has he already been?
I think it's holding this.
Oh, okay. I'll cast the spell.
Oh, really? Now, can you in the ethereal plane? Because you're on a different plane of existence.
Cut myself.
Cut.
No, I can't.
No, don't. It's okay. You can fuck another man. It's fine.
My ultimate master plan of Blink has failed me.
Well,
I feel like it does that a lot.
It does do that.
I have played myself. Soz, bro.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm hellish rebuking him.
Yes, so.
You're a bitch.
Oh.
What's the range on those rebuke?
60 feet.
Oh. It's bit outside of 60 feet.
Nah.
From there,
Nah, but it hit me here, innit?
no, it hit you as soon as you stepped out of cover. So you were there.
Yeah, let's go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. It's about like 10 feet off. But I would say you have an innate understanding of how your magic works, so you do not use the spell slot.
Can I use... I'm assuming it's a dex saving throw, or I'm just being held out?
Oh, you're just being held up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, 24 hits.
Okay. Also, it's specifically something that you can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be advantageous.
Add on a tie chance.
So, let's forget that I these dice. So let's just roll these twice. You take 34 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh, Lord.
as a boulder just... As soon as you start to make a run for it, with an insane amount of force, a boulder just careens into your bicep and shoulder. And you kind of manage to glance it off so it doesn't actually hit your head, thus protecting your face.
Squishy.
It's just mostly white flesh right now.
But yes, you still manage to maintain your on your feet. You don't get knocked prone or anything like that.
Wish I'd raged. Never mind. Need them spells.
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20,
You're cheersing
5,
yourself.
30,
No, not deliberately.
40. You're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. So here there is cover, and then there's cover here as well.
I'll stay here for now.
Okay. Anything with your bonus action?
I would like to rage.
Okay. Roger.
Sorry, everybody.
Owain,
Hello.
it's your turn.
I'm going to try and join the two big boys because Owen needs to prove he's a big boy.
25, 30,
yeah.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
There you go.
Easy.
Kabam. So I'm
That's
now,
it.
I'm
Anything
now,
with your bonus action?
Got BA. Yeah, those are BAs.
I'm a caster.
So I'd say as well, just so you're aware, at this point, as you kind of make your way to Ulysses, who's begun to pull Sabine up onto the kind of the lip of this kind of summit, as he kind of starts pulling you up, it is at this point now that you can see the top part of this giant.
I'm a caster, Shield of Faith. So anyone that is within 60 feet of me will get a +2 AC.
Is that me?
yeah, it's you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
What is that, sorry?
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
That's a sick house spell.
Yeah.
You can use it more often.
I use it enough.
So a shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature, just one creature of your choice within range.
Ooh.
So who are you picking?
I will pick Ulysses.
Okay, so Ulysses, you have a +2 to your AC, so make note of that.
So it's just Ulysses, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
my
just-
bad. My baby.
Put that on yourself. Just so you know. Okay. Right, that is Owain. Ulysses.
So yeah, I'll kind of hoist the two of them up.
Mm-hmm.
From here, can I spot Ulrich kind of booking it?
Yeah, as you start to like kind of look over, you can see him like slowly making his way up.
So I'll shout, "Nice of you to join us!" And then turn around and face the looming figure ahead of us.
All right. Cool. Still does not seem to be. Make an insight check.
Ooh, 22.
22. His demeanour does not seem. It's not coming across as like he's kind of ready to attack you.
Okay.
It seems more like he's focusing on the task at hand.
Right. Okay. In that case, I'll I suppose my action would have been hoisting those two up. I'll just kind of say to each of them, "Be ready," but I think we might have a moment to Sabine and Owain.
Okay. Anything with your bonus action?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Quinn.
Quinn up.
I peer back on the ethereal plane, on the regular plane, excuse me. Can I see these dudes?
From where you are underneath the table, so you've got the storm giant kind of just off to the right hand side in front of you, and just to the left, about 15 feet to the left, you can see your comrades slowly making their way up and over a lip.
Yes, comrade.
Commandant.
I don't want to antagonise this guy until we're all up the top. I'll just wave at him and say, "Hello, I'm over here. Don't go near the thing, the bench."
Alright.
And I'll just fly a little bit further away from it and then roll to disappear.
Okay, let's see if you disappear.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Right. Back to the top.
I'm just getting ready.
Oh, right. The giant doesn't appear to do anything from your perspective. For you guys, you can see that he's picked up a boulder that he just pulls out of the earth or out of the mountain itself and just kind of holds onto the edge and just looks like he's
Oh shit.
waiting.
Oh, where's a bard when
He-
they need him?
He can wait.
Okay. It is now.
Make him throw it. Someone make him throw it. Just make him throw it. Just make him do it.
Oi, pussy!
I'm like 10 foot off the ground because I'm still flying, and as I see him pick him up, I say, "Oh, you should throw it." Make it hard for them.
For who?
For my friends. You call this a challenge?
I yell, "Oh, yo, you should throw that at yourself." Be so funny.
I mean, make a persuasion check.
What about mine? I actually want you to throw it.
Yeah. Don't worry.
11.
No.
Yeah, get out.
Does he even look?
That's really embarrassing for Wayne. That's very out of character.
You just hear just like a sigh. Just like.
I'm truly sorry about my friends. They're
And to your response, he once again looks over his shoulder and just glares at you and just tightens his grip on the boulder, and you can see that there's a few like fracture marks that happen, and he just turns back around. Right, so
since when was Quinn such a fucking Chad? I don't care, mate.
Always. Now I am trying to goad him into doing something, so.
So, I would say now that you guys have actually come over the precipice, I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I see it?
You're in.
I'm in the air.
You get a +4.
Me?
I'm not
Me
in
as
the
well.
You what? Sorry.
Me too.
Not you, because you're not
Or
on the
is
summit.
Double check that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
+4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But also me.
Dex
Also
save,
you.
was it?
Yes.
19.
Success.
15.
Uh,
Thanks
22.
I'm winded in.
22 and 19 for me and Sabine.
Oh, nice.
19. Perfect. Yeah, you all managed to, as the three of you have kind of come up to the summit.
Oh,
as
hang
you
on.
do,
+4. I suppose.
still good.
Yeah.
Still good. As you kind of pull yourselves up onto the summit and you kind of shout back down to Ulrich, and you turn around, you see these almost like kind of collections or pockets of energy that start to kind of manifest in this kind of storm, essentially, on top of this mountain, and there are these sudden bolts of lightning that start streaking through the air. You all kind of split and jump and scatter, and you, being quite nimble and a well-practiced magic user, managed to fly and navigate around these streaks of lightning.
No armour, no metal, so they're not wanting to.
You're not conductive.
That's me swerving the lightning bolts.
Ain't that true? Let's go. Alright, that is now Sabine's turn.
That's why I'll be sweating.
She's going to pull out her 2 daggers and just have them ready.
Oh.
Holding an attack. Yeah. In fact, no, it'd be crossbow because we're not at him.
Yep.
She can move to.
Cool.
So she'll
Second
hold
wind or
hands.
anything like that, or
She's alright health wise.
She's alright.
Yeah.
she's been invisible, so.
Yeah, so yeah, she has her crossbow at the ready, and
Still
is
invisible.
waiting for any sign of antagonisation. But yeah.
Cool. Alright. That's Sabine's turn. Ulrich.
Now, where's the cover again?
Is he doing something?
Where's the cover?
Who knows?
Well, let me know if he does.
I run to cover.
Has he made an attack roll?
He has.
I'd like him to roll a wisdom saving throw, please. Now I'm on the regular plane. I've had that spell open for quite some time.
17.
Chronal shit. Oh no, shit, that's also a reaction. Shit, I'm out of reactions. He makes it. Just.
Oh.
Fine. Doesn't know I cast it, so that's fine, so I don't care. Anyway. I don't even care, it's not even a thing to me.
26 to hit.
That would have been a sick house.
Okay. So once again, the moment you show yourself,
Show yourself.
but you're raging.
I've got a raging rage on. I'm with no health.
You can kill him now. You're deceased. You can cut me, so I don't care anymore.
38 reduced to 19.
19.
Okay.
Oh, no, not 119.
You disintegrate.
Can I keep going? Can I get up to them?
Make an athletics check if you want. See if you make the last distance.
Let's go.
Still got Ulysses there.
Let's go.
Same DC as Ulysses, 15.
Just got my hand out. Ready to catch him.
25.
25. You, Ulysses, as you're kind of like, you've tried to jump backwards to avoid the lightning, and you clock Ulrich running up towards you. You just kind of stick a hand out, and you just see him leap about 20 feet towards you, slaps, arm in arm.
It's like a commando? Predator.
Predator.
Predator handshake.
And we say because it was such a high roll as well, you managed to pull him up onto the.
Uses momentum
onto the
to
side.
hoist him.
Nice to see you all.
You too.
How's everyone doing? Hello.
We have
Is that a big giant?
yeah, but
He's a big fucker.
he is a very big fucker.
Yes, we could probably use your help in this matter.
Well, we'll see.
Right.
Have we tried talking to it?
Well, I think we're about to.
Oh. I'll let you guys do that.
Are we flipping this?
Yep, that side towards me.
If you know you live.
Flip.
If you know you live.
Philadelphia. Philadelphia.
So bear with me a second as I put stuff about. Roughly, this is what you see ahead of you. So pretty much any of these like grey little bits here, they are around about 5 feet of cover, just like random assortments of rubble.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
But these are wooden boxes.
Yeah, somehow
Crazy, man.
wooden boxes have returned.
Is that a barrel?
It's an ice barrel.
No, it's a piece of rubble, but just strangely, it looks just like a barrel. It's weird.
That's
like
real
it
estate.
takes you a moment.
It's a
You
rock
double
barrel.
take.
A rock barrel.
Okay, so you reach the top, and as you do, this giant slowly turns, looks to you, and just seems to like transform into lightning and kind of like ricochets through this storm that's blowing around him.
Fuck.
If I could just get you to move him to just about 20 feet in front of that like grey mass, just towards the back end there.
Oh, he's dead, it's fine.
It's about 20 feet out.
Okay, and then you, hopefully the neighbours don't mind, you hear this like low kind of gravelly voice reverberate throughout the mountain. Take your time, prepare for what's next. And he pulls out a great sword, slams it into the ground, and just stands there.
Stands over
It's
it.
a phase 2.
I feel like the DM is telling us to heal up and rest a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't got time. We're on the lightning bolt now. Then.
He doesn't care.
Well,
Maybe the lightning bolt.
So as this happens, the kind of whirling storm around you kind of slowly starts to slow and slowly rotate.
It slowly starts to slow down.
Short rest.
Yes.
Hey, shut up,
Look,
man.
words. All right.
Do we have, yeah, I mean, it says take your time prepared, but short rest seems like a bit of a piss take there. It's 30 minutes.
Nah.
I live with you. All right? I'm gonna shit on your face.
Shit on face.
It's an hour for a short rest.
An hour.
That's plenty of
An
time.
hour.
We could hour.
It's olden days. An hour's not too long.
We short rested.
Fancy the olden days. If the DM allows it.
So,
Don't
get
we
the
have
feeling that this
thing?
is still a fairly urgent matter.
Yeah.
You have time to cast whatever spells
Okay.
you want. Kind of get
here we
yourself
go.
prepared, and then when one of you begins to make an aggressive advance,
Can I have some hit points?
Shit.
Yeah,
It's-
Yeah,
me.
don't worry.
Do your circle.
I'll do it.
The
But-
fucking circle of praying.
Right.
Any other
Praying
things that
healers.
isn't
It's a
that,
thing that
because
you never
that's
get to
alright.
do because it's always 10 minutes casting. Not that long. 10 minutes casting time.
Anything else that isn't that, because I don't have that one working on.
The healing potion work on you.
But yeah.
No, oh yeah. Sorry, I don't
I'm a
have any
zombie
spells that
bitch.
will work on me.
I don't have a healing potion.
But I will. Tip top.
It's fine.
Um,
Soon I'll be dead and it'll be fine.
I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing at second on everyone, including myself.
DM, does that work for me?
It doesn't
healing
work.
spells do not work.
Yeah, it doesn't work on
heads.
Tim, I'm afraid.
But I'm pretty sure that someone's got healing potions. You've bought them in the past.
I've got a potion of water breathing, which isn't going to...
I've got the virility potion.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I've got
this,
enough
this,
of you.
this isn't my sort of stuff to keep track of.
Yeah,
but
bro. I
I'm,
got enough of you, bro.
Hey, you make it back.
I'm just gonna have a quick look at Sabine.
So everyone gets 15. Everyone gets 19 hit points back, except for Tim.
Nice.
How many? 19?
19.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take that. Tickle me.
There's nothing in her inventory.
Okay.
Cast comprehend languages.
I think there is.
I don't have anything, but Owain wouldn't give you anything if he did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, tricky dicky.
That's fair.
Tricky Dick.
Okay. Just looking up something.
I'll throw in my water skin.
That link I popped in
in it.
the chat.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Nice drink for you.
If he's doing 10 minutes to cast that, I'll do 10 minutes to do something as well.
Okay, so I don't know if still recording. I don't know if Sabine / George has put it in there, but he does have a bunch of vials full of liquid.
Oh yeah, yeah,
one,
I remember that.
one that says Aether, one that says Conversant, one that says, two that said Conversant, one that says Mobility, one that says Potency, and one that says Shielded. So he's got that.
If I were to make an intelligence check, would I know if any of those would likely heal our boy Ulrika?
You can try.
I can try.
Yep, this is.
Quinn, have you seen these? Sabine just showed me these vials that she has. I have to have been especially well versed in alchemy, but we need something to give Ulrich a little buff. Does any of these look like they might do the job?
I think she did show me at one point, didn't she?
So I feel like she did.
Yeah, I think she did. And I, in Quinn's unimitable fashion, was like, I don't give a shit.
Well, I'm now shoving them in my face. Like, look
Give
at
a
this.
shit now.
Which is
This
the right
is the
one?
time. Okay, I can have a quick.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you cast
Identify on them, yeah.
Yeah, so I would say that you know what each one is in essence.
Eeny, meeny, miny, no.
Sorry, let me just pull this back up again. Okay, so Aether, gain flying speed of 20 feet for 1 hour, but you have disadvantage on strength and dex ability checks for 1 hour. Conversant, gain advantage on intelligence ability checks, but disadvantage on wisdom. Mobility, immune to grapple and restrain, but disadvantage on strength. Potency, strength increases by 3 but disadvantage on strength saving throws. And then shielded, gain resistance to slashing damage but vulnerability to bludgeoning.
Potency could be a shout. Quinn thinks to himself.
So I'll be extra strong.
Yeah, and you can cancel out the disadvantage on strength saving throws because you won't get advantage anyway, but a +3 strength is insane, so...
That would fuck me right up, you know.
Make it potent, I say, as I pick the one that you're handing in front of me.
Oh, would lay on hands work to him?
No.
Oh, that's not magic. That's divine.
What does it say specifically?
Lay on hands. You have a pool of healing power that can restore X amount per long rest. As an action, you can touch a creature to restore any number of HP remaining in the pool. You can use X amount to neutralise disease or poison.
It doesn't specify anything about living or dead.
Yeah.
Those boulders were big boulders.
Yeah, big boulders. Big bobby boulders.
So yeah, you could use those on him.
So yeah, I'll come over and kind of place a hand on your squishy chest. And dump 30.
Nice.
Hot.
Make it potent.
And I will chuck you the little vial that says
Virilify
potency.
Ulrich.
Can I drink that straight away or will we have to wait?
No,
So,
just drink it.
Look, 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 look.
Cool.
Plus
So
3 strength.
temporarily, yes.
Can I roll my
Disadvantage on strength saving throws, but I think you'll get advantage if you're raising anyway, so at least it'll be a straight. But the +3 should give you another modifier anyway. So for my quick maths, probably the lines in the graph are about equal. So I think we should be fine.
How do I add this on?
Yeah, let me feel this.
Add the modifier. Okay, I think that's coming through.
That's good speed. I'm happy with that.
That was really good.
Slaps per minute was better than the first time I did it. Are you feeling just potent yet, Ulrich?
Yeah.
And healed by laying on hands. You're
Very,
pumped
I'm
up
feeling
to the
fresh.
brim.
I'm feeling funky fresh.
I need to make a note
I
of all
would
the
like to do
extras that I
something.
get, 'cause I never remember.
2.
A fine job he did too.
Okay, just so you're aware as well, anybody else that's missing hit points, something that I've kind of added into the rules for this one.
What are the rules?
So, if you want, instead of a full short rest, you can do an arduous rally. So, over the course of 5 minutes, you get the benefits of completing a full short rest, but any healing gain from spending hit dice is halved, and you suffer a point of exhaustion. So, if you're super low,
You can
but it's up to you, because then that is disadvantage.
Quinn doesn't do arduous.
That would then give you disadvantage on all ability checks.
I think we're good.
That's a no for me.
Right, sorry, Quinn.
Ritual cast while he's praying.
Praying.
I will ritually cast augury with the specific course of action that I'm planning to take within the next 30 minutes is kill the giant.
Okay.
Specifically kill the giant. Not fight the giant or combat the giant, kill the giant. Wheel woe or wheel and woe or nothing. Augurize me.
So wheel is good, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. So, because you're using you're trying to pull through from cord.
I do have a.
Because you specifically
thing.
went to the church because you didn't want to use.
I do
the
have a
other
medallion
thing.
of cord, and I'm in a center
Yes.
of lightning bolt.
So as you
Thingy.
kind of sit down, start ritually casting this, the symbol of cord in front of you starts to kind of like vibrate on the floor and kind of like picks up slowly as these like crackles of like energy begin to lift it up, and it kind of spins around, and there is a flash as it falls back down to the floor, spinning on its side, and you see one side has been like tarnished by lightning, and the other side has remained polished, and it falls with the shiny side up.
We should destroy this creature. That's what I will tell my companions. No holds barred, gentlemen.
With that,
The hammer comes out.
I haven't held any bars recently. What about you?
okay.
Fight the kill the big thing, Ulrich. The big thing at the end there. Kill it.
What?
Kill. And I point.
I can do that.
Yes. Let's. Are we ready?
Ready as ever.
I'm feeling pretty good about this.
You should. No, we should do a team thing now.
What's a team thing?
Fist in the middle.
Well, I don't know, something that isn't just solo.
Yeah, I'll put my fist out.
Just out of curiosity, are you shouting this at them, or are you over by them now?
I'm here. Is that not? Can I not?
That's still.
I was just curious if you had made your way over to the group, or if you were still distant.
Oh well, in 10 minutes.
For initiative's
Still got to be in a
sake.
box.
Hey, I'll be there.
Okay.
Well, I'll be a little bit off the ground.
Yeah, everyone's fists are in.
And I'm doing like a Doctor Strange thing where all the all group bits are like floating in front of me, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
And everyone's impressed, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
It's really good.
We're doing a black Baltimore
did
kind of thing.
We've got 8 arms yet.
Yes.
Cool.
Now we can fist in each other.
Fist me, bro.
Kill the giant!
Kill the
Kill the
giant.
giant.
Kill the
Okay.
The
giant.
giant.
Wow.
So yeah, with a little flourish of the sword, I kind of hold it up. Move forward a bit to about here so that he can see me. And then yeah, have the sword ready and kind of crack my neck and just be like, I suppose we're ready when you are.
Nice.
Alright. Okay. And so with that kind of eyes closed, he opens his eyes, and there's nothing but like a translucent blue of like electrical energy like flittering around behind his eyelids. Pulls the sword out of the icy ground, raises it into the air,
He-Man style.
and brings his arm down. And as he does, you kind of hear like a roar, like above your head, but just behind you, and you kind of like turn around, you see your friends, and a massive streak of lightning kind of caves in where they are. I need all of you, apart from Ulysses,
I'm
To
not moved
make-
out of range, so you're not in.
to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Can I see it coming?
You can see it coming, and Sabine will have got danger sense.
Nat 20.
No, evasion. Sorry,
Evasion, yeah.
What do you say? Dexterity saving?
Nat 20.
natural 20.
20.
Yeah, dexterity.
Anyone?
Oh man,
Anyone?
you're stupid.
12. But
So
yeah,
I got minus
that's your
1.
evade.
Sorry, minus 3. Do apologise. You.
I would say you,
Mm.
just because of your placement, it's landed on Ulrich.
I'm flying, so if it was a sphere, I might be out of a.
It's each creature within 10 feet of that point. So I'll say
Come
you're.
on. I pull my feet out of the blast zone.
Sure. You were kind of floating away from them anyway. Those three were just right next to each other.
Yeah, because
so.
we were entering like Power Ranger battle stance, and as I was adopting the.
I would say that you have garnered enough of a reputation as looking after yourself that you would have already kind of started floating away from them.
It's finally paying off.
So you got
21.
21. You got a natural 20.
Yeah.
No.
12.
You're over here. Are you still affected?
Yeah, you're
No,
out now.
Oh, Sabine.
Sabine.
Right.
That's your evade.
Yep. So evasion will give her half damage anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, George.
He did a blow before he started rolling damages. That's not good.
Gorg.
Gorg and walking it. Look how bendy his arm is right now, Jim.
Jesus Christ.
Goes to the gym. Giants aren't humanoids.
Okay.
Giants.
Annoyingly.
What dice you rolled?
It's only half. Still got to roll the other half yet.
Yeah, but half for me for some reason. So.
Good old bear type.
Good old bears beats
How's that work?
bars. Bars.
Bars. Is that over 30 HP?
Huh?
Is that over 30 HP?
Yeah. 40 something over.
I thought we had 60.
So, what would have been 50 points of
Oh, fuck.
of lightning damage is instead reduced to 25.
But for me, it's
Is then
13.
reduced to
Sick. Huh? Lol.
Who's that addressed to?
All of you.
your friends.
Yeah.
What a trickster.
What a trick.
So as you turn, there is just like this massive flash of light. You almost have to cover your eyes. You get blown, Quinn, blown backwards.
Lucky.
Owain wearing kind of metal armor, you're almost rooted to the ground. You feel this like course of electricity run through your entire body. Sabine kind of manages to jump out of the way somewhat.
Still gets rocked.
Still gets rocked, and you, Ulrich, kind of just take it straight on top of the dome.
Oh, fuck.
Do we see a skeleton inside of it?
Sure.
like Blanca is
And there is just this steam rising off of you as the wind starts to pick back up again.
As the wind begins to howl.
And he just stands there, doesn't do anything else.
Okay.
Alright, so that was his turn. It is now the layer action. Let's see what that is.
The princess.
Okay. You, Quinn,
Yeah.
familiar with this sensation, the temperature begins to drop. I need all of you to make a constitution saving throw for
Calm
me.
down, yeah? Trying to survive over here.
Say that, it's a pilgrimage, it's not easy.
21. 21.
Alright.
Success.
Also 21.
Success.
You're stupid.
16.
Success.
16
That's
for me.
17.
No, sorry. Yeah, 16 con save.
Mm-hmm.
18 for me. 14 for Sabine.
14. All of you succeed. You feel the temperature drop dramatically, and you feel a cold that you've never felt before, deep within inside of yourself. And you can feel the moisture around your lips start to freeze over, your lips start to crack, but you manage to
I shout to them all, cover your eyes! As I've been there before.
Yep, and with that you're able to like quickly cover your eyes as this flash freeze takes hold, but luckily none of you are blinded.
I don't think my nipples have been so hard.
Sabine is up.
So she's going to use 30 feet of movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get around about here. I'll need to make a con save for her invisibility.
Yes, so that was it? So either 10 or...
She took 25 damage.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is.
Half of 25 would be 12, 13.
Yeah, because it's either half the damage or 10.
That won't do it. So
Okay.
she's dropped invisibility.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but that's fine because she's running and running and running. Action. It's going to be. Oh, she's kind of. Yeah, bonus action hide.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll roll stealth. 17 plus 11, so 28.
28. Feel pretty hidden.
She's pretty hidden. And she's going to ready an action to if the giant comes within sight. So where she's currently got cover there, if it comes within sight, she'll shoot.
Pop off. Is that with a chromatic bolt or just a regular one?
I'll say a regular one for now because I don't know how that works.
Owain, I need a concentration check from you for Shield of Faith.
Concentration.
So con save.
21.
21.
What's that
Still up.
It's easy enough to work out.
Yeah.
One.
Okay. All right. Ulrich, you're up.
Can I see him?
Yeah, from where you are, you can see him.
I'll do what Ulrich does best. Gatorade.
I'm feeling very potent right now.
That's true.
Full of virility.
Yeah. So as you start running in and you've like downed this potion, you just feel like a course of blood start to pump quicker, which is weird because you haven't really felt your heart beat much recently. But you do feel like a thudding sensation in your chest, but instead of something like warm running through your body like it used to, you just feel like almost like this icy thick kind of motion inside of your veins. But your arms start to swell up, and you feel like your quads and everything just start to pump even bigger than usual.
Alright, can I make it all the way to him? 80 feet?
I'm pretty sure you can.
80 feet, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm
25,
like, what's
30,
up?
40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, easy.
Hi, it's your boy. Have we tried to chat to him yet? And he's been like, nah.
I mean, the beginning of this whole thing was him being like, get ready, we're going to
challenge.
fight.
Okay.
But
Well.
good looking out. That's
That's great. Right, that's great.
that is growth.
So I'm gonna hit him with my big ass maul, recklessly, obviously.
Of course.
You added modifier to your strength abilities.
I don't know how that changes things.
I think
Well, with a plus 3, you at least get another.
yeah, it's another point in your strength. So
At least.
what is it? Are you at 20 at the moment?
I'm up 23, so it's plus 6 now.
Yeah.
So how does that affect things?
You have a plus 1 to everything. But
Yeah. So if you've
Additional
added that
plus
on
one
D&D
too.
Beyond, it should
Oh
have
yeah,
already
yeah. So yeah,
increased
I've got a plus 11 now on my
Yeah.
attack. Oh, that's pretty good.
yeah. So potent. Fully potent Ulrich.
So that's
You don't even know his power.
so 23 to hit.
23 hits.
So with that, it's 3d6 in it because I got that moly shit. You know,
Speak quick.
3d6 plus my rage, which is another 4. That's what I call. Cool. Just do math. That is 5 points of normal damage and then 4 points of. Is it fire damage to the fire maul?
Yep.
Yeah, so 4 points of fire damage as well. So that's 9 altogether for the first hit. Oh, plus
I was going to say, that seemed a little low.
another 11 points of damage for my modifiers.
So what is that altogether?
Altogether that is 20 points of damage.
20. Okay, that sounds more like it.
More like it. And then coming in for the second hit. Again. Recklessly.
Well, I think if you say you're going to do reckless, it is just
Always
for that whole turn.
That is 24 points to hit.
24 hits.
To hit.
Yikes.
And then that is 6. 10. 22 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
Okay. Perfect. So you run and start swinging your maul into, essentially from where you can reach his calves.
Ankles.
Yeah, you just start
Ankle, yeah.
smacking into it. And they're good solid hits,
yeah.
but he just doesn't even seem to acknowledge it.
Oh.
As you're hitting him, it's hitting, but then as you do, there's like a dispersal of like an electrical current throughout his body.
So I don't give a shit.
Seems like he's not interested in you.
You're up, mate.
Is it my turn?
Not just yet.
So
It
Wayne
is
first.
Owain.
Yeah.
Owain.
I'm spinning my hammer as I walk up to this pillar, and then essentially use it to cast Sacred Flame, big boy.
Yeah.
So you need to hit a dex save of 16.
Not a guiding bolt up with that. Sacred flame.
Yes, best thing. 60.
60.
Just making sure
I checked.
you're not so hot at spells.
Whoa,
It never ends. And what level are you?
11.
Cool. So that's 3d8.
That is correct.
And let's
3D.
see if he.
Do like.
That's not a great roll. That is a 10 altogether.
Pillar of divine fire.
21 points
Nice.
of
How many?
8.
21 points of radiant damage. 21.
Anyone?
Anyway.
What's 9 plus 10? 21.
Cool. So you kind of use your hammer, did you say?
Yeah, I was like doing a little spin with it, and then just
Yeah,
with a
and
bit
as
of
you
flat.
do that, like this flame
Very
kind of rises
uncharacteristic.
up from beneath the storm giant.
Actually drops down
Oh,
as it's radiant.
Oh.
sorry.
Okay.
Do you know what? I'll just go fuck myself. What's the flavour like?
You
What is
cast,
that?
you
What
cast
happens?
spell does damage.
Well, no, we need flavour.
Got
Oh,
And
it's-
it's
got
specific-
season your meat, you know?
Flame like radiance descends.
And it does. And as it descends on his body, kind of scorches a little bit on the shoulders, and just rotates the shoulder.
Still behind the pillar, though.
That's alright. Ulysses, it's your turn.
Okay, so my normal
Gobby
movement will get
little
me
shit.
here. That's not close enough to hit him. Fuck.
Any spells?
Yeah, I don't want to use my spell
No,
slots
don't use-
though, because I've
Don't use
got
those spell
to
slots.
pump them smites out, ain't I? If only I was hasted. That's a shame, isn't it?
Shit, I haven't got them.
I do have it.
Okay, what I'm going to do is play tank in this situation, I'm going to use my movement to dash around the back of him. So hopefully I'll proc his aggro, he'll turn around, and then that'll leave the backside open for all the other boys to come in and start wailing on. But I'm now behind him with my sword pointed at his backside, at them cheeks.
Clap them cheeks, yeah.
Get clapped, son. Let's just go and have a quick look at this here bone section. No, I'll save that. I'll save that. In which case, yeah, I'll just shout at him. It's like, I think it's me you're looking for, and hold my sword at the ready.
Alright. Just a slow head turn over his shoulder, and you can hear like almost like the stress of metal as he's gripping onto his sword. And you see like a slight movement in the foot.
Cool. Right. I might live to regret this. I might not live to regret it. There we go. That's my turn.
Happens.
Yeah.
Okay. It is Quinn.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
Some sort of super duper spell?
No, I'm not packing much heat at the moment.
Hey, don't put yourself down like that.
I will. Well, let me check first. What is the? Oh man, I'm flying anywhere I want. Whee! I'm over here now. 60 foot, so.
Zippity zoopy.
I just want to be away from everybody because I'm not getting caught in some like bullshit lightning bolts.
Fair dinkles.
And then I will. Sapping sting. No, wait. That's constitution. He's probably very constitute.
Nah.
Intelligence saving throw, please. Instead, mind sliver.
That is a 10.
No, 3d6. 1. 4. 9 points of psychic damage. And he has a minus 1d4 to his next saving throw. And that's me.
Alright, so how much damage in total?
9.
9.
Okay, so we actually took the psychic damage, okay. Big brain.
Okay, as you cast that on him, you see him kind of wince ever so slightly, but again starts to slide his foot back, kind of sword starting to scrape across the ground a little bit. Possibly a big one.
Any saving throw, minus 1d4.
If you remember that, because I'll probably end up forgetting. Cool. Okie dokie. So, back to the top of the initiative. It is his turn.
I'm wondering myself.
First of all, let's see. Doesn't get his lightning strike back. Okay. He's not going to do that just yet. He doesn't need to. So. So Ulysses. 22.
That will hit, yeah.
And a 26.
To hit.
To hit.
Yeah, they're both.
As-
22 does.
As with a surprising amount of speed, you see his foot turn and the sword scrapes along the floor. Ulrich, you get like a showering of icy shards as the ground itself is like pulled up from his sword, as one slash comes straight into the side of your torso.
Yeah.
Like a Sharon.
Kind of glances off some of the armor, and as it does, he brings it back again, but this time it kind of catches you more so with the side of the blade as it cracks into the side of your face and kind of leaves it quite a gash.
I leave this looking like Thor.
Very cool.
Light patch.
So for the first one, .23 points of bludgeoning damage. And then 27.
Yeesh.
Ah, it's like, kind of big.
Yes.
About half my hit.
Those were low rolls.
Those were low rolls.
God damn.
A lot of ones.
Okay.
But with that done, he kind of like lowers the sword a little bit so that the tip is just resting on the ground just next to you, and it just seems to like all attention is just on you.
Cool.
Okay, time for another layer action. Okay. Okay. Let's go for Ulysses. If I could get you to make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh, good. 19 plus 9, so 28.
Okay. You, as this storm keeps kind of raging around you, you see this like massive torrent of air kind of come out from the edges of this summit and kind of bound. Yeah, sure, bound towards you, and you manage to kind of catch yourself just right. You manage to, great sword?
Yeah.
Slam that into the ground, brace yourself, and this kind of torrent of air kind of blows over you. Luckily, not enough to blow you back or knock you prone. But yeah, that's the layer action. Sabine.
Is going to, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then action dash to there, and is going to shoot him. Shoot him, So it's crossbow. She gets 2 attacks per action.
Yes.
So I'll roll them both. Since he's within 5 feet, it's sneak.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's see if either of them hit. What's that? Plus 10. So a 17 and an 18.
Both hit.
Both hit?
Just.
Okay. So let's work this out because I have not played a rogue in several years.
That's alright, take your time.
So sneak attack. So it's 4d6 sneak. I'm going to roll to see what the chromatic bolt is on the first attack. So roll the d6 to determine which one it is. First is acid. We use 2. Second is also acid. Both are acid.
Nice.
So
Okay, they're not some of the other ones.
Yeah. 1d6 to determine damage. So I'll add one of those to each of these. And then the bow itself does how much? Piercing damage. Another d6 plus 4. Right. So, for the first attack, not bad. So that's the acid damage. 4, 6, 12, 15. So it's 20. So it's 20 damage, piercing and sneak, and then 6 acid damage.
Nice. Hot.
And then for the second one, there's no sneak. And that is another 6 acid damage and 5 piercing damage.
Okay, both shots fire away, and as they do, you see this like greenish hue kind of take over the bolt as it sinks into the back of this giant and kind of pumps this like dissolving liquid onto him, which does burn like a bit of a hole into him. And as it does, you just see this like constant force of like crackling electricity running over tissue and muscle.
That's the boy.
But again, just eyes on you.
Yeah,
Ulysses.
and she's gonna duck back out of sight of him just in case he decides to turn around and
Conquer.
do as much as I can to keep Sabine up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't have that on my conscience.
Yeah. Literally heartbroken.
Yeah.
Would be George.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Good. Ulrich, it is your turn.
Fight.
So, to remind me, I didn't seem like I did any damage when I hit last time.
No, you did. He just didn't really acknowledge it.
Shrugged it off because he's a big
He
mother,
didn't care.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
mother
Okay.
trucker.
I'm gonna try again. Reckless.
Hit him potently.
Natty 20, baby!
There's your clockwork dice now.
Does that hit?
Mate, I'm gonna clockwork that
I'm gonna get it
die
out.
to get you, mate. He's gonna he wants Ulysses, but he's gonna make a beeline straight for you.
I'm innocent. I've got nothing to do with anyone.
Okay.
Did you roll for Blink, by the way?
Oh, that's long gone.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
It's only a 1 minute duration, so.
Oh,
Ooh, baby girl. So, pre-modifier, that is 13.
That's that.
Doubled, so that's
26.
26. And then adding on the modifiers,
Which is more, because
that's another 10. Yeah, 10.
and
So that's 36 points
Yes.
of damage.
36
on
on
that hit.
What weapon have you got?
Huh?
Have you got a sword or a mace?
Got a maul these days.
A hammer on the end.
An old hammer.
Constantly on fire as well.
Oh yes, it is
Fiery,
the
fiery
fire
maul. For first hit, and then second hit incoming. Oh, do I have a thing for criticals yet? Is that a thing?
critical.
Do I have that yet?
You under your features and traits.
Yes!
You reroll the
You
dice.
can reroll one
No.
additional damage.
Brutal critical just gives you another D10.
You can roll one
Damage
additional weapon damage die when determining the extra damage for critical hit. So I can roll
Woof. And double that as well.
another D6. That's the one. Cool, so another 2.
So brutal.
So brutal. Cool.
Like making noise, Si?
Another hit incoming.
Just trying to be brutal.
So brutal. Proper brutal, mate.
That is... No, I'm not trying. But it's good still.
Sure.
Because...
Turn it.
It's cheap.
Do the old
24.
24 hits. Do the old Discord days where you just show a.
That's the
Yeah, guys,
so
guys, not
20.
20.
legit.
Ah, I think we're dead.
Oh my god.
Ooh. 20 points of damage altogether.
Heck yes.
Oh,
Big damage that round.
Yeah.
30 plus 20, give or take.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, more for them.
Alright. After the first attack, where you essentially
Did shit.
smash the side of his ankle in so that the bone kind of pops out the side, he kind of almost like buckles a little on that leg. And then as you kind of come back in with the other hit,
Pop it back
Yeah,
into place.
honourable
it's
match.
like, oh, come on now.
That's not how I go.
Smash into the other leg, and he kind of like stumbles a little bit, and you, as he had that sword kind of resting next to you, Ulysses, you see kind of a bit of weight put onto it as it kind of impacts the ice. It's taking some hits.
Down, run up, bitch.
Alright.
For Rick.
Owain.
Donis.
Yeah, I'm just going to run over to here. And do the same
As
again.
you do. Now,
As you do.
You
I'll cast Sacred Flame again.
alright.
Why laughing at me?
It's just nothing.
Fight him.
Yeah,
It's just It's a real size spell, you know?
Cancel, mate, cancel.
This is just the setup.
Sorry. Natural 20.
What's he doing? A saving throw?
Yes.
Oh!
He will.
What's the DC?
16.
Could happen if we roll a 4. No, because then it'll still beat it and meet it.
Yeah.
So that's gone to. Well done, Simon.
So I think if they save, it's no damage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, for a cantrip.
Didn't want to hit
Alright.
him
Yeah, I just needed the cover.
Yeah.
So as you come running up to the table, you go to release it again, pulling up your hammer, but this time it's just like.
there. So it flickers down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, this doesn't usually happen.
I'm getting off of that, mate.
Not
right.
these days.
Ulysses, it is your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it!
Yeah. Fuck it.
dream has been made.
Let's do with my great sword my first attack
With advantage.
with advantage.
You're
Okay,
flanking.
flanking.
Yeah, bitch. You'll be flanking.
Much better. That'd be 28.
28
26 to hit. Sorry.
Hit.
should I
26
say.
hits.
Let's. Pardon me. Let's go. Third level smite, and then we'll throw in maybe a searing smite. Add some fire onto this.
Fire.
Did you get straight to
So let's roll some dice to begin with. So it's 2d6.
I don't know.
It's gone
Laughing
now.
at something.
I tickled him. He's gone.
Doesn't take much.
Another 2d6.
You got a bit loopy, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the hot weather.
It's the hot
Gone
weather.
to his chuds.
So it's 2d8.
Initiative, isn't he?
Can I have another 2d8s, please?
Another D8?
No, it's a
No.
d10.
Silence.
Sorry, everybody.
I'd love to use a d10, but that's alright. That's
There you go.
thank you, Fran.
Figured out what I was doing.
Okay, so it's that as well. I think, yeah, that's that on the die. Oh, there's your dice. So, for the first attack,
Yes.
We're doing 10,
Basic.
20, 1, 2, 3, so 29 points of damage.
And what's the save for searing?
Searing Smite. I don't believe there's a save. There might be a save.
I can't believe wasting my minus D4 on your sacred range.
Oh, Constitution saving throw.
You did. You did.
Okay.
You had to roll it
That's
anyway.
a success. He's a chongus boy.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So he's not a flame, I don't believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. First save is successful save the spell ends. So yeah,
Is it?
so it's finished.
We've got a three-way
That's fine.
going
So
on.
that's first attack.
So it was 23 or 26.
20.
The diversions, mate.
I am number 4.
It was 20 something.
20. Just say 20. Did he take the? So yeah, hang on. Next time you hit a creature with another weapon, so the attack deals an extra 1d6 to target and causes it to ignite flames. So it still takes the 1d6 fire damage. It just doesn't ignite. So it was 29. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. If he stayed alight, he'd take another d6 each round. But
Yeah.
that's fine. So that's first attack. Second attack. Big money, no whammies. His also speed is reduced by 10, but I can't imagine he's moving anywhere.
Perhaps not.
16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Just hits.
Nice, nice.
Good. So let's go for another 3rd level smite, and then I'll go for a searing smite on top of it. No, it's not. Let's save it in case I get a crit. So that'll be
What can I say?
branding smite this time. So that'll do.
Put it away.
Cool. Right, so I think in essence that's all exactly the same dice.
Is this any particular kind of smite?
It is branding smite, which is radiant damage.
It's a lot of dice.
No save. He's just now illuminated.
Is it not blinded by branding smite?
No, branding
That's
smite.
blinding
Yeah. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage, which becomes visible if it's invisible. They shed dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until the spell ends.
That's fine, you've all got dark vision, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait a minute, he said that. No, that's
Absolutely spell
Nice.
You call me a spelling.
it.
I'll fuck you up, mate.
7,
Crackle.
34 damage.
God damn!
I'm going to use my movement to move round
My God, dude.
beside Ulrich without leaving his range.
Just shimmy.
Yeah, shimmy, shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. So, as you.
Thanks to
Hey, mine.
No, that one's
No.
mine.
Get that shit on
Oh,
my
that,
face.
I got it the wrong way around. Sorry.
So as you bring your.
No, that's definitely. I definitely took the metal one from.
This one's definitely mine.
I
because
gave,
it matches
I
the-
gave that one to from Matt.
This one is mine.
Yeah, my mistake. Never mind. Ignore me.
Bring your sword, your great sword into him, and as each time you channel one of these smites, the actual energy from the surrounding storm itself seems to pull into your sword, and it's almost like a channeling device for this. And you carve into him, kind of at this point now, because he's kind of lent a little bit on his sword. You're able to carve into his stomach slightly, and you can start to see like some of the innards starting to kind of breach a little. He ain't looking good.
Looking good.
But he's still standing.
And I'll just kind of So if anyone's got anything to give me a little bump, that'd be lovely.
Next up is Quinn.
Bumper.
You say he's looking squiffy a little bit.
Look, he's well from your angle. He just looks like he's leant over.
Oh, so then,
Yeah,
no.
stumble
In which case, then I'll cast slow on him.
Okay, what's the save for that?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw 20.
Hold that thought.
Mm-hmm.
Chronal shift. Reroll that shit.
Reroll it. That is a natural 6.
Good.
He's going to use a legendary resistance
Oh,
to succeed.
Fuck a chug.
He said it.
Well, that's my turn.
Fuck a chub.
Like a chub.
Have you?
Is that the verbal component?
Yeah, I'm hiding behind the boxes. That's what slow was going to work. And that's my turn. I used 2 resources and nothing happened, so and lost flight, so 3 resources if you count that as well.
Man, you fucked it now.
That's me. I'm behind the boxes.
Well,
The rubble-shaped
The rubble-shaped boxes.
boxes. Or
Box-shaped rubble.
Is that our new band name?
the square debris.
You know what?
I think it
It's not
works.
terrible.
I think it works.
Right, back to the top of initiative.
Bird worse names.
Matchbox 20.
Okay.
I'm pissed. Is it his turn?
It is his turn.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do some shit then.
Shit all that.
I'm gonna shit then.
Yeah. Yeah. He is going to. £500 is pretty heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
How much?
How much can you lift, Simon?
Not 500.
Nah, don't yet.
Sorry,
All
5.
rockets.
Obviously.
Ulrich is £390.
Might have been before the muscle was dish.
Nah, it's still there.
I suppose now he's got that pump on.
Potent pump.
Potent pump.
Potent pump.
PP, baby.
Potent pump.
Ah.
Got that, PP.
Yeah. It's got nothing else you can do. It's 2 more attacks against you
It's wisdom saving throw. Because your reactions reset.
after your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So once you've had your turn.
Yeah, so.
That is a 14.
Doesn't make it.
It's going to use his legendary resistance to succeed.
What is that bullshit?
You're burning through him though.
I don't know anything else to use. There's we cantrips from now on.
Got them cantrips, bro.
Whatever.
Right.
I'll put my finger up my arse. I'm gonna crawl around in the dirt like an animal.
It's a good move. I like it.
Oh god. Right.
I'm playing a new game.
So for you, Ulysses, 23.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's so close to that. 20. And 18.
18 misses.
Okay, so it's just the 1 hit actually.
Can't be 20 thanks to your show.
You take 30 points of slashing damage,
Fucking hell.
That's a lot of damage.
but
I tried.
the second one misses.
Yeah, which means I'm still alive. But I'm visibly hurt after that.
Alright, so you're pretty much toe to toe then, because as
Yeah.
he swings back round, this time a little less of a fluid motion and there's a bit more of like a wildness to it. You essentially have to like duck out the way as this massive greatsword is like just caving into Ulysses.
Don't let him do it.
Athletics check, let's go. Don't know.
What?
Don't know.
He was rolling to see if he ducked and dabbed, and he was like, no.
Oh,
Don't.
I wouldn't have allowed it
I rolled
anyway.
a 2 anyway, so.
You would have. Okay, you rolled a 2, you fall over prone. No.
Don't do it.
Okay, but yeah, as you're kind of holding on from the wounds that you've taken, you can also see him kind of like there's what faint bits of beads of sweat are starting to trickle down the sides of his head and then like turn into ice and then just drop off. Cool. All right, layer action.
Lay these nuts, mate.
Yeah. Wait, do we have? Okay, yeah. So I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
+4.
Stop it, Ron.
21. Man!
11.
It's almost
Fail.
a 3, but it rolled to 16.
18.
Success.
What was
and
it called?
then for Sabine as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Constitution?
Yeah.
15
Not 21.
15.
for Sabine.
Success.
Okay.
25.
Success. So everybody succeeds apart from Quinn. You are now blinded.
Doesn't matter because nothing works anyway. So I put dirt in my own eyes. Put dirt in my eyes.
Gonna cry.
You could cry.
Gwen is quietly sobbing behind this box-shaped rubble.
I just love that it was just you.
Is that a box?
Oh my god. Right. It's Sabine's turn.
So she's gonna.
You gonna cry?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, Scott.
She's gonna run up. She's gonna run up on him, putting away her hand crossbow and pulling out the blood-rot dagger and the dagger of venom.
Yep.
She's gonna jump forward and in his calf, she's gonna try and sink them both into his calf.
Trap
Nice.
star.
Yeah. So.
Wait.
One of them will likely work. So that's a 26 and a 15.
15 misses, 26 hits.
Cool. Right. How does this blood-rot dagger work?
If he doesn't have it on there, I've got the picture for it.
So it's 1d4 plus 6.
So in addition, once per turn on your turn, you can coat the dagger with negative energy. When you do so, the next successful hit deals an additional 1d6 necrotic damage.
Cool, we'll do that.
Alternatively, you can deal 1d4 necrotic damage to yourself to increase that damage to 1d10.
Yeah, I'll do that. She would do that, seeing that he's a bit hurt. So I'll take that away. Take this out. Roll the damage to her first, which would be 3. So she takes an additional 3 damage.
I'd love that somehow. Like she's taken loads of damage and 3 is what kills her.
No, she's good. She's alright. I wouldn't be that reckless. But it is 8. So 1d4. Sorry, yeah. So that's the 1d4. So that's 7 piercing damage,
Mm-hmm.
4 necrotic damage.
Yep.
And she's going to bonus action disengage.
Cool.
And move back a bit.
Alright. Lovely stuff.
Those helium balloons.
Okay, Ulrich, it is your turn.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
Could have hit him with a maul. Do I need to bother with reckless?
Yes. If you want advantage.
Yeah, always.
Go on, double ones.
This is the way.
17, so that's
Enough.
28 to hit.
That hits.
Big money, no wormies.
There's 12 plus 10, so that is 22 points of damage to the first hit, honey.
Yep.
25 to hit.
Also hits.
Damage. He's turned around.
He's no dancing and shit all the time, so.
Dancing all around. Is he dead yet?
We'll say pretty much.
What do you mean, pretty much?
So with that,
Mm-hmm.
you almost completely smash out the side of his leg, and as you do, you see bone rupture at the side of the calf, kind of collapses on one knee, and then bring the wall back up, smash inward the kneecap of the other leg, and he collapses down kind of on almost all fours, essentially looking at Ulysses, and you hear a deep voice kind of reverberate inside of you as he's making eye contact and just says, "Finish it."
Okay.
What's going on?
I think you've done a great deal to help me get here, and I think I need to see this through.
What? I step back, plop down the wall. Have at it, mate.
And Ulysses brings up his great swords and we'll try. I imagine I have to roll, but yeah, I'll try and cleave his throat if he's leant forward. Roll to attack.
Sure.
Yeah. Got 2 attacks. So.
With advantage because he's technically prone.
It's an 18 and a 1, but the 18 is plus 9, so that would be 27.
Yep.
So yeah, he brings the great sword up and cleaves directly across his jugular, trying to take the head off if he can, but I imagine it's pretty thick.
Pretty thick neck, but as you slice it open, there's no blood immediately until, because of the temperatures up here, you just see the blood slowly kind of start to seep out, almost like a sludge. His eyes kind of roll back into just complete solid white, and he begins to stand up. Stands there, kind of morphs his form a little bit to a similar silhouette to what you had seen surrounding this mountain. Kind of rests his hand, at this point now he's starting to like condense his form a little bit, rests his hand on your shoulder and kind of just says to you, "We have work to do." And you feel like a thrum of energy start to reverberate throughout your armour, and for you lot, there is a blinding flash of light as a bolt of lightning impacts that ground. You are blown back about 30 feet, and there is a silence as the as the storm itself starts to die down, and as you kind of look, you can just see a crater where Ulysses once stood.
He's dead.
And that's where we're going to have to leave it.
Yeah.
There you go. Very cool.
Very cool.
Nice work.
Very cool. Thank you, dudes.
We got there.
We did it.
Right, so we're going to have to end this session here a bit abruptly, but you know, it's late because we spent so much time lollygagging. Sigh. One last word.
You got today.
But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hopefully we should be back to some sort of regularity with the stream or with the podcast, though with some minor changes given life for our players. So enjoy your time off for us. We'll see you all in the next session, of course. Hit us up on all those different listening podcast places, so Wobblecast, Dadbod, Fodpod.
Dadbod, not even trying to hide it.
Head over to YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified.
Competition.
Head over to our social media, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, if this hasn't quite been your cup of tea because there's too much of us shouting like idiots, then head over to Thinking Critically for a lovely, fun time where we talk about crunchy mechanics. Alright, we'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.